what we're going to do is follow the audio signal path through the console. So if we take a wide shot of the console here quickly, you'll see the console, very straightforward in terms of operation. This side here is most of your system operation side. So if you want to get into any system editing, patch bays, setting up DCA groups, etc., all of that is done on this side of the console. This side of the console here is primarily where you do your mixing. Of course, your screen is your central area where all of the information will pop up. And then, of course, you have your fader layers. So the way our fader layers are organized is 1 through 24, 25 through 48. So these are our regular mixing channels. And then this console has 16 auxiliaries and 8 matrices. So these are our aux masters and our matrix masters. So if you were, for example, doing a mix to a wedge, you would be able to grab the fader, and that would be the master for that particular wedge, for example. And then we also have our effects returns masters that we can access as well. Now you'll notice that in most of the mixing that I'll be doing, certainly when we get to the R1000, I actually have a user layer. And this was actually set up by Terry. So Terry is the front of house tech here at the Sanctuary. And I have just simply come in and used his console exactly the way he has it set up. So when I go to the user layer, I have 3 different user layers that are here, and you can see that these tapes that are here, these channel strip labels that are here, are actually set out for all of the individual channels if I was outside of the user mode. So this is his 1 through 24, and then above is his 25 through 48. But to make the console really easy to operate and make it fast for you, Terry's just organized everything into a nice, easy-to-use user layer. So now when I look down across here, this is now set up for the user layer. And you can see that Lav 1 and Lav 2, so my voice is here. This is John's voice, our handheld. I have an overall DCA, and what I've done is taken all of the band instruments and put those together here so I can ride that fader up and down. So as we're doing a demo here for you, and we'll just wait for that to engage, I can bring that up and down and control that volume against my voice. And then, of course, I have the individual faders that are there as well. So as we go across, Terry has set up a drum and percussion DCA. So all of the drums are on this one fader, bass, keys, guitar. Sonny's guitar is actually stereo, so we're actually just grabbing the left side, and in the background, those channels are linked. We'll show you how to do that. The click track, if you wanted to bring that up, that's something that is there. And then all the different vocals that are here. And one of the cool things that they have done here that we encourage is that these magnet labels here are actually magnetic. So you just stick these on, and we have templates on our website that you can use and go and access, and they're just fillable PDFs that you print. And then all the different vocalists, you can see that Terry has these cleverly printed here. So if Susan Davis was coming in to sing vocals, he could just pop that right on there and know that that's Susan's Davis. So it's a very fast way to be able to operate, and Terry's done a great job. Actually, this isn't anything that we put together just for the training. This is how they actually use the console, so it's great. So to set up user layers, I actually like to start with some of the different things other than signal path. Let's dive into the user layers right away. So we'll go to Shift and then the User Assign button, which is up here at the top. I'm going to hold Shift and hit User button Assign, and that will bring us into the User Preference screen. And these user preferences can either be for the console itself, or they can be individual per user. So each user of the console can get a USB stick, and you can give each person their own ability to customize the console the way they want onto their own USB stick. So to change the layers, what we've done, we just go to the Layer 1 tab, which is here, and you can see that everything is matched up exactly the way we have it on the tape strips. And if I wanted to change, let's find something that's open here. Let's find channel 20. And all I have to do is rotate through the different channels. I can have the effects returns, for example, auxes, any of the matrices, any of my DCAs, and we now have 24 DCAs built into the console here. And I can bring any of those and, again, rearrange the console in any order that I want. And it makes it really, really fast to be able to operate because I don't have to access any additional layers. Everything is right here in front of me. So great, powerful feature that's built in here. Now, you do have additionally user layer 2 and user layer 3. that are built in here as well. And then we'll discuss the user buttons in a moment, but I can also assign certain functions to these user buttons, which are over here. So again, just by investing a little bit of time at the beginning of your setup, you can make each one of your performances very, very easy to mix and make the interface customized to the way that you want to work. So that is one way to very quickly set up your layers.